Hey everyone, it's Tuesday, October 7th, 2014. This is Talk to Me Tuesday, number 157. Sorry if I seemed to lack enthusiasm last week towards reaching my 3rd-year anniversary of Talk to Me Tuesday videos, but I had a couple really rough nights of work. My shoulder was absolutely killing me that morning, and not to mention the weather just does not seem to want to cooperate lately. I'm in my room because out in my craft room it was dark and now the sun wants to come out. Go figure. Excuse the hair. Just recently got out the shower, so I'm a mess this morning, but I wanted to get this done and get it done quickly while there's still enough light for me to see by, and you to see by as well. Anyway, 3 years of Talk to Me Tuesday. It's been an absolutely fantastic experience. I look to many more years of Talk to Me Tuesday videos. I've met a lot of wonderfully fantastic people, not just in the Ttmt family, but in the YouTube world as well. So you meet a lot of really neat people. Not only do they watch your videos, you watch their videos. It's a lot of fun. And I am actually able to participate in some things that I was not able to participate in before. The paper piecing vintage block of the month is one of those. It is the first paper piecing project I am actually a part of instead of just sitting on the sidelines and watching. So can't wait. We've got 3 more blocks to complete this month, November and December, and then comes the real challenge for me, and that's actually putting it together. So can't wait to see that completed. I'm also really happy that I was able to take part in the traveling swap box. That was a lot of fun. Just to get a box full of goodies, you don't know what you're going to find. You get all these really nice treasures in there. So I was happy to take part in that. And there is actually a swap going on right now in the TTMT family that yours truly unfortunately had to sit out on because it is fandom related. And I didn't want the person I would be sending to be disappointed in what they got because I'm not really deep into fandoms. I've watched the Harry Potter movies, never read the books, watched the movies. I've watched Sherlock Holmes, I've watched Doctor Who. In fact, my doctor was the 4th Doctor with the curly hair and the long scarf. But I was not really heavily into the fandoms where I would collect things or make a lot of things that I could share. So didn't want the person to be disappointed, so decided that I would just sit this one out and let everyone else have fun with it. Maybe next one, you never know. Anyway, enough said. Let's get on to what I have to show before, the sun decides to say adios once again. I have talked at length about my sweater month after past 3 months I've been talking about this sweater, and last week I had the body done. Well, since I wasn't able to show it last week, I have actually not only completed the body, but I've completed one of the sleeves. So here is my sweater. I'm sure you won't see the whole thing, but hopefully you'll see enough. There's my first sleeve, which is really neat. There's the back. I have one more sleeve to go. So, really cool, really neat. I did pick up the buttons for it yesterday when my daughter and I went to Joann's to grab some stuff for another project her and I will be working on. But I absolutely love it. Hopefully you can see that lace pattern better now that there's more to it. But really neat. I have tried it on. I absolutely love it. It's nice and soft, and I can't wait until it's done. I really can't. So, there's that. The next thing I have to share, I mentioned that I was working on the Hitchhiker Shawl. And thank you to everyone who did actually respond and comment to tell me the teeth have nothing to do with it. I asked what, 42 teeth represented. The teeth actually have nothing to do with it. The significance is in the number 42, which I guess it was, a question put into a supercomputer or something, if I'm not mistaken, that was asked the meaning of life or something, and the 42 is the answer that it came up with, which is the meaning to everything, I guess. So it was suggested by Jules68 that I read the books instead of watch the movie because the books are a lot better. So you never know. One of these days maybe I will. But here is my bit of shawl. I'm just over halfway through. I have 22 of the 42 teeth completed. And this is done, I want to say Cascade 200. Probably kick myself because with my luck it'd be Cascade 2000. But it is a Cascade yarn. It is two different colors of blue that are mixed together throughout. So there is no striping, but I absolutely love it. And there's my progress so far. And with any luck, maybe next week, the week after, you'll see it completed, because this is the one thing right now I am taking to work with me, because if I set it down, all I have to do is count the stitches, and that'll tell me where I'm at within the project itself. So other than that, that's all I really have to share. My daughter and I will be working on a project for Halloween. So we went and got the stuff we need for that yesterday. It's just coordinating my time and her time because she works the rest of the week, so she gets off to bed quite early, and I work the rest of the week. Plus, this is my 6-day stretch coming up, so I won't have as much time. She'll be gone in the morning when I get home, and I'll be asleep when she gets home, and then shortly after I get up, she'll be going to bed, so... It's the story of our lives. Between work and what we have to do, we don't really get a whole lot of crafting time sometimes. So, but we will be showing that when that is complete. The only other thing that I am working on at this particular time, one of the girls at work brought in this little sling pouch type thing that she got at Subway. And I looked at it, and I mean, let's face it, folks, the things they make at Subway are not made to last. But I looked at it, and I was like, you know, I could probably make something better that would last longer. So that was the challenge. And I did draft kind of a pattern to it, and I started working it, and I lobbed a piece off that I probably should have left on. This is kind of what it's going to look like, okay? Just a little pouch that you can sling over your shoulder. And, of course, this will be the width of it, but this piece here will come up higher. This is where I cut off really more than I should have. So this piece will probably come up another 1.5 to 2 inches. But this is the basic idea. This was actually the drawstring as well as the cord you hang it around your shoulder. I didn't like the two combined, so it's going to be separate when I do mine, like it is here. And then, of course, you'll have the drawstring. You can pull it closed. This is just going to be for carrying gloves, the hand sanitizer, things you absolutely have to have when you go into each room. So, but yeah, you'll see the completed one. I don't know if I'll still have hers next week, but I will have the one that I'm going to make for myself to be able to share. So, but this is the fabric hers is going to be made out of, and that's some of the fabric that I received as a prize for one of the paper piecing block monthly prizes. So, but there's that. Hopefully you're seeing all this and my head isn't cut off, because I really feel like the video camera is aimed down, but whatever. If it is, I'll be re-recording this tomorrow. Anyway, enough said. I'm like 2 weeks behind in videos right now because I really haven't had a whole lot of time. When I do sit down and start to watch them, I fall asleep. So, not that they're boring, but just because I'm like that tired lately. So, other than that, you know, I do look forward to watching everyone's videos, and I do hope you have a wonderfully crafty week and a wonderfully crafty weekend. As for me, I'm going to go stir the wonderfully smelling chili that's in the crock pot for dinner tonight. Get myself a little something to snack on, wait for my hair to dry, and get some sleep. As for you, it's good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, whatever it is. I really do hope it's a great one, and I will see you all next week. And by the way, the yarn hauls between Joann's and Hirschner's is going to have to be in a separate video because thankfully these batteries lasted this long, but yours truly forgot to grab more, so... nothing new. Anyway, I'll see y'all next week. Bye.